Hi, I'm Chef Gail Sokol and welcome to my kitchen. I've got a super easy recipe for you if you're looking to fill a cake or you're looking for a simple frosting to go on top of a sugar cookie or a drop cookie. It is an easy strawberry buttercream, and it has a great shelf life because it doesn't have fresh strawberries in it. I use strawberry preserves, and it's easy, it's quick, and it actually can stand up to time because fresh strawberries would degrade in the middle of a cake. So it's just a little bit easier, and it's a great hack if you want to mix up something simple, quick, and you want to sort of, zhuzh up a cookie or the filling of a cake or a cupcake. So before we get started, I want you to click that notification button. I don't want you to miss any of my tips or videos. I want you to become a subscriber. So push that button, and I'm so glad that you're joining me because it is a pleasure to have you with me in my kitchen. It's like having a friend with me, and I can talk to you and spend time with you. So, easy strawberry buttercream, super easy. By the time you say the whole phrase, easy strawberry buttercream, it's done. 3 sticks, 3/4 of a pound of unsalted butter, softened. You can either leave it out at room temperature or pop it in the microwave. Don't melt it. We need it to be soft, so when you push on it, your finger will go right into it. So I'm putting that on my electric mixer, and then I'm going to use my paddle attachment, and I'm going to gradually add 3 cups of confectioner's sugar. All right, and that can be 3 cups of confectioner's sugar that you can put through a sieve only if it's lumpy. I'm not into sifting things. It's like I'm lazy and I don't want to do it, but I also don't want lumps. So the best thing to do is whisk it if it is very lumpy, or you can put it through a sieve if it is lumpy. Sometimes over time it can absorb some moisture. So I'm going to put this on medium-high speed so that it gets nice and fluffy before we add our sugar, all right? And I have 3 cups of confectioner's sugar here, and I have approximately 1 cup of high-quality strawberry preserves. You can use seedless, you can use it with the seeds. I like it with the seeds. It sort of says strawberry to me. It's not as offensive as a raspberry seed, so I don't mind it. And then I have a few tablespoons of heavy cream just in case we need it to thin it out. That's a little trick that you can use, either milk, heavy cream, even water, or even juice if you want to thin something out. So my butter is nice and sort of fluffy. You can see it, nice and fluff. It's got that fluff and stuff look. So on low speed, unless you want to be wearing that confectioner's sugar, put it in spoonful at a time, all right? And I'm just going to pop up the speed a little bit. If you see me covered in sugar, you'll know it's up too high. So I'm just going to gradually add this. And we're going to add our strawberry preserves after all the sugar is in. We want to make sure that sugar is completely blended in and dissolved. Also, never take a deep breath over your mixer while you have confectioner's sugar. You'll be coughing your brains out. I'm holding my breath. I don't want to choke on my confectioner's sugar. All right, so I'm going to keep popping that in there. And it's sort of struggling to absorb, the butter's struggling to absorb that sugar or blend with that sugar because it's a little drier because it has a little cornstarch in it. Confectioner's sugar is finely ground, granulated sugar, and it's got a little cornstarch in it sometimes to prevent it from getting, moist or wet in storage, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. It's all good. So I'm going to get this in here. And then what I'm going to do is take my rubber spatula and make sure that this is all, All right, I knew I would do it. I knew I would scatter the sugar everywhere. So I'm going to stop my machine for 1 second, and you'll see it looks super fluffy now, right? Can you see it? Super fluffy. Super fluffy. So I'm just going to go around the sides and clean off the butter sugar mixture around. And then I'm going to slowly start adding that 1 cup of strawberry preserves. Now, all strawberry preserves are not equal. Some are a little runnier than others. So what you want to do is sort of play it by ear. Put in this is mine, so it's pretty viscous. And if it's too viscous and really, really solid, you can pop it in the microwave for only a few seconds on low power so that it doesn't warm up too much, because we don't want to melt our butter. This is known as a simple buttercream. So we definitely don't want to melt our butter, or there goes our buttercream. So I'm going to slowly add this. I'm going to add the whole cup. And if at any point it becomes too stiff, it doesn't look like it's too stiff. So I may or may not need my cream. And that's fine. That is fine. It's super easy. It's going to take you 2 seconds to make this. If you just want to whip up something in a hurry and say, ooh, I just made sugar cookies and I want to do sort of something fun. It's fun. It's fun. Look at it. I'm going to grab my rubber spatula and just get that last bit of preserves in there. And I'm just going to scrape this off, and then I wish you could taste it, because it tastes so beautiful and strawberry-y, for lack of a better word. That's a great adjective. And now you can use it. You can actually put it in the fridge for a short time if you wanted to set it up more, have it set up a little bit more. And I'm just gonna, and it's got a nice pale pink color to it. Just go around. I see a little sugar that didn't get blended in, because you always have that little bump in the bottom of an electric mixer, at least my brand. So, and then you see the little pieces of your strawberry in there. And that's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in here. And if you do put it in the fridge, I don't think we need our heavy cream. If you put it in the fridge, it will get firm. The longer it's in the fridge, the longer, it will go back to, the butter will go back to a hard state. So put it in the fridge if you're not going to use it right away, and that's fine. You can even put it in the fridge just to set up a little bit more, but this is pretty good consistency for spreading. Okay. It's very good. Yum. So what you will do, and you can see little bits of strawberry here and there. Oh, I just got a strawberry. Yum. So I like to put this even in the filling of a cupcake, inside a cupcake, yum, yum, or as a frosting for a cupcake, or like I said, on top of a sugar cookie, or a filling in a cake itself, like a white cake or a chocolate cake. And this would be great for probably 2 8-inch layers, round layers, or a 13 by 9-inch sheet cake. It would be delicious if you have anybody, friends or family, that are strawberry fanatics, but you don't want the fresh strawberries to go, mushy and bad over time. This will hold up. You can even freeze this. Just make sure you thaw it in the fridge, take it out, and then put it back in the mixer to beat it up a little bit. And if it ever gets too hard, you can do the same thing. If it ever gets too thick, add a tablespoon or so of milk or heavy cream or some other liquid, preferably heavy cream or milk. That's it. This is the fastest buttercream you can ever make. It's called a simple strawberry buttercream. It is easy, it is simple, and it is just for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want you to become a subscriber. Till next time.